Hi there, Ariel and David, Jaime Tal, and Danielle, Leah, and Maya. So in this week's Midrash, it discusses something very interesting. It's what the soul knew before the soul is forced into the womb. So the Midrash says that the soul is taken on a journey and it sees lots of interesting things. It sees where it's going to be buried and where it dies, and it sees what happens to good people and what happens to bad people. It gets a lot of moral lessons before it goes in utero. And of course, it also, and this is a story in the Talmud, it learns a lot of Torah in utero. And of course, the question is, all of this is forgotten when it comes out, right? You know that famous idea that we are touched by an angel right here on our upper lip, and then we forget everything. So the question is, why is this moral compass disabled by an angel before we come out? If so, why bother even studying and experiencing all that? So there are some answers given. It seems that if you, let's say in the case of knowledge, Torah knowledge, if you had learned it once in utero, even if you forgot it, you might have an easier time to remember it. And another idea is that it's almost like an inoculation, because you're coming out to a world where there's free choice. The more that you knew before you came out, even if it's forgotten, there's still traces of it in your soul, and so it will help you navigate this world. There's another idea, which now I'm going into a realm where Ariel and David know a lot about, and I know nothing about, so I hope they will correct me. This idea in psychology about people's desire, yearning to go back in the womb, meaning it's a safe place where all our needs are taken care of. So I'm wondering if you overlay this idea of what the soul is experiencing and learning in utero, if perhaps this could be an added dimension to what it means, this yearning to go back to the womb. Is it a yearning also for a spiritual high, for a place where you have moral direction without even having to think about it, and you have the great exalted experience of spirituality besides being a safe place and besides being a place where all your needs are taken care of? And if so, perhaps also you forget it all, but your soul does retain enough to know that maybe that's what you want to, those who are seeking the truth, that's what they're seeking, and that's why they're seeking it, because their dimension of going back in the womb also has that added dimension of spirituality. That's what they're looking for. Please, this is psychology. It's your field and not mine, so I look forward to your feedback. Love you all. Take care. Have a great Shabbat.